What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Supermarket Simulator. Today, everyone, is a very sad day. I'm sorry to say we're making a change, guys. We're cheating it, but we are making a change, guys. Today is the death of the islands, at least for the time being. We are back here today, baby. I'm excited, though. At the same time, we're getting a change here for this. I decided, I've seen some good feedback from you guys in the last episode. And we are going to ditch the island shelves here finally. I know so many of you guys have been asking for this for so long. Some of you guys really like them, which a lot of you guys, I should say, really like the shelves, but you just understand, agree that unfortunately they take up too much space at the moment. I would like to circle back to them in the future eventually, but for the time being here, we are going to ditch them here, and we are going to set things up here for the store for our next license, which we might be able to get in the next episode. We will see. But, yeah, so we're going to do all that, get that taken care of, and then we're going to open up the store, run through another day here, and continue on finally. It's actually been 2 videos since we ran the store, but in the last episode, we got our stuff rearranged in here, got our new freezer products on in here, which I'm excited for, really excited, and it should be a good time here. So if you guys are stoked and enjoying this, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support, and if you guys are new around here checking us out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But I need to, for one thing, for starters, turn off our stalkers again real quick so we can get these adjusted, and then we will get rolling from there. I also did see a comment as well. I misspelled liquor, which that was kind of intentional before, and it was unintentional, also intentional, because this is the maximum amount of letters you could have. I don't know why, for whatever reason. I had an I over here, so we took out the, I guess, other I over there originally, and I don't know why. Yeah, so I fixed it. It's all good. Like I said, I saw a comment from one of you guys asking if it was intentional, which it was some intentional, unintentional, because I was a derp and misspelled it to begin with. But yeah, so what we need here is we need 4 shelves, 4 normal size shelves, a small shelf, and a fridge with the setup that I'm looking for. So let's see here. I don't think we have anything to work with. Oh, you know what we do have? We got 3 shelves. I don't remember having that many shelves. So we need 1 shelf, 1 normal size shelf, 1 small shelf, and 1 fridge is all that we need. Yeah, so let's get those ordered up real quick, and then we will get all that changed over, and then we are going to go ahead and open up here for today again, finally. I'm sure some of you guys are probably unhappy about us not running through, but it's all right. It is what it is. We'll figure it out as we go here. Where is our small shelf? Oh, duh, it's right there. So let's get that, because, right, the small shelves are the size of a fridge, right? I'm not... Oh, it's not. That's going to prove to be difficult. Well, I guess for the time being, then, maybe we'll just do a double shelf setup? I don't know. Maybe we'll... I've seen that done before. I guess it was probably a fridge on either side, so maybe we'll do a fridge on either side of it or something. I don't know. I guess we'll start with this, right, that plus a double fridge, and maybe we can squeeze everything in together, make it look good. I don't really know. We'll have to see. So let's go ahead and get that stuff ordered on up here. And then again, we've already got the rest of it on in. So let's go ahead and we're not going to be using the shelf for the time being. I'm sorry, the fridge or the small shelf. But that's all right. So let's actually start. Let's finally get some of the... Oh, I'm amazed that these actually stayed in here. I remember the one video we had some produce and it disappeared. Okay. I mean, we'll take it, I guess. I'm glad that they stayed in there. We didn't lose it all. So that's actually really nice. But I guess let's start. We can finally get these actually together where they're meant to be. And so that's exciting. I love that. Let's get all of these on in here before I move. We're just going to move these all over here first, since obviously these are the same size boxes and can do all of that. But yeah, so anyways, let's get all this unrolling here. Like I said, I think we might be able to get some new items in the next episode again here, which we get some fridge stuff and shelf stuff. So that's one of the big reasons why we are actually doing this way, because we need to make some more room here soon. And the next expansion for the store is like 40,000, so not quite there yet with that. We're going to obviously try to maximize what we have here currently with all of this, and again, that just means our island shelves need to go, sadly. So we are going to get all of these taken care of. Should be all good from there. We're going to box them up for now. Again, we'll bring them back on in here in the future. But for the time being, they're just going to have to go. We're going to have to send them off in a nice fiery... I don't know why it's fiery, but fiery grave. So, we got all of that. Let's see. We have milk. That's gonna be... no, milk's... No, wait, it's not over here. It is over here. Yeah, it's right here. Alright, we'll grab one of these. We'll go ahead and place our milk right over here. That's all looking good. We'll grab some of these. I should have just left the boxes on out, but that's okay. We'll just move on over. Oop, that's right. What am I doing? So anyways, yeah, we'll get all the stuff moved over here. That's one shelf filled on up. Again, we got 3 more to fill up, which we should have enough to fill up everything that we got going on here. So yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and grab our other box here. That's our other small shelf. Those are going to be the end cap stuff. These, oh wait, actually, that's right. We are going to do 3 deep on these, which I don't think we really necessarily need right now. So we're not going to order them for anything extra for the time being. But, yeah, so anyways, got some other pastas here. I'm just trying to see, because everything is kind of still messed up with this place. Not going to lie, we do really need to organize stuff eventually here. Just trying to get as much, I guess, accomplished as possible here first. But, yeah, so anyways, let's... Where is our... Well, here's one. Let's get our rice brought over here. Something like that. Grab one of each of these here first, and we'll get the ELO rice on over. That all is looking good. And yeah, we'll get our ELO rice grabbed and brought over here. Just keep clearing stuff off the shelves. Might have to flip-flop stuff around just so stuff's kind of in order. But we will see with all of that. So that's all looking good there. We got an extra box, which will serve its purpose to actually help move pretty much all of this actually over. Just got to find out what we want to put where. I think pretty much then. So I guess... Yeah, I'll move the teas. Trying to kind of keep stuff somewhat organized as we do this, but it really doesn't really matter. Not really, honestly. So let's go ahead and do all of this. And again, we'll pick up our island shelves and say sayonara to him for now, for the time being. We'll send him off in an arms in, or the arms in an angel. It's, I believe, a song, right? The sad song, the Titanic song. In an arm, or, yeah, in the arms of an angel, I believe. Alright, so yeah, we'll get all the rest of these moved on over. We got to grab another shelf. Get it on into the store here. Which a good, well, I was going to say the good thing is we're getting rid of some extra boxes that we've had outside, but at the same time, we're just going to be re-adding other ones back in anyway, so really doesn't matter. So we'll move those over once we're done here in just a moment, but we're going to grab the... Is this not the... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I know that's right. That's the right size box. I wasn't sure what was going on with that, but I guess it just needed to be... Maybe it thought it stored an item in it or something. I'm not really sure. But we'll get all these moved on over here, nonetheless, and then continue on from there. Oop, that's right. That's all of them right there. Let's get this moved over here. And then we got some pasta. We got some other... Just trying to see if there's anything that we can like move around to make sense here. Honestly, what we really should have done is move the candy over to here. Maybe we should do that, because then we could actually get some of that stuff together. Yeah, let's do that, actually. I know we're starting to burn more time here, wasting time on all of this, but I just want to kind of get some stuff organized a little bit even, especially because we got like the chips and such over there, and eventually we can get those together, and the chocolates and candies. We already got the box out, an empty box, so we may as well just make use of it and start moving some stuff around here. We can start grabbing Actually, I should have been doing that the whole time, just flip-flopping stuff. So You grab one from over there, bring it over here, grab one from over here, bring it over there, and just... I don't know why I just did that, but that's okay. Flip-flop that. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten some good feedback from you guys. You guys seem to enjoy the organization as well, so I really appreciate that. Thank you all so much for that, for the love and support. And also thank you guys for the love and support on the channel in general. We're sitting a little shy of 7250 right now at the time I'm recording this, and just a massive thank you to you all on that. Really appreciate the love and support so much with that. I truly do. And we're just going to continue on bringing the great content as best as I can with everything, and hoping that you guys enjoy it here as well at the same time. So let's do that. We can get, honestly, I'd say probably all the condiments, bring those over to here, and then they'll continue on to the next shelf that we'll bring in here in just a moment. And that'll be all of our shelves, if I'm not mistaken. And then again, we've got the end cap one that'll sit inside the shelves, hopefully somewhat, and then try to, I don't know, we'll see how all that will work. We're gonna have 3 island shelves. They're gonna be sitting there doing nothing, sadly. So there is all of that. We'll grab our... Oh, see, it did it. It's doing it again. You close up the box and reopen it, then it works fine. But it's like it thinks that there's still an item in there, but there's really not. So I don't quite know what's up with that, but... it's alright. It is what it is. It works. I guess it's just like when you put it on the ground or something, it does that. Kind of weird itself out. I don't really know. It's fine. We'll get these moved over, and I think that's it for... Because these are, yeah, not the right size. Those are a slightly bigger one. So we'll grab these, bring them out over here, and now that shelf is emptied. These were over here, right? Yeah, they were somewhere. Right there. And then, yeah, these will be... I guess we'll just grab one of these. That works fine for now. Grab all of these, and I think we can move the ELO ones as well at the same time. Yes, they are the right size box. Thought they were. And this is the last of the items to move over then. Can actually start getting the aisle set up then with all of this. So there we go. We got all of that on in. Yeah, those go right there. So that is all of that. Let's just clear out all the labels right away so then the shelf is fresh and ready to go in the future whenever we need it. Hopefully we'll be bringing this shelf back in the future. I really like these island shelves, and that's why I didn't want to get rid of it, because they look so good. But unfortunately, it's just... We're getting to that point at the moment where we really need desperately more new items in versus store space. So, kind of the trade-off that we need to do for it. But, alright. Let's box it up. We'll say sayonara, say goodbye to it for now. Again, it's not goodbye permanently. It's we'll see you here in a little... We'll see you soon. We see you again. We got the Paul Walker send-off in Fast 6. Let's see you again. With Wiz Khalifa, I believe Wiz Khalifa and... Charlie Puth, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong in that, though. But anyways, yeah, so we've got, I guess, these could probably go... Just trying to think here. Yeah, honestly, I think that works. Yeah, that'll work out just fine. So, let's do this. Something like that, I would say. Honestly, this could probably be brought over like that. Let's actually go to this side to make it a little easier seeing that. Come on. Okay. So there we go. We got that. And then let's give us a try here with... What do we... I guess the fridge would be the biggest one here. Because, see, this is my take on this. Actually, I don't even know if this will work anyways if we wanted to. So we actually might have to do the end cap with it. But yeah, this needs to try to get crammed in here as tight as it can get. And again, I don't even know if this is going to work at all anyways, so it really might not matter. Oh, come on. If this does work, I've got an idea what we could do. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be too big. I think anyways, isn't it? Because then this would have to still go like this. So we'd have to shove that back in there a little further if we were to do this. So I think we're just going to end up sticking the... Yeah, because this is about an appropriate aisle space right there. And then this is way too crammed in here, so this needs to change for sure. I just want to see if this would look right at all. But what I was thinking is, worst case, we could always like shift these in just a little bit, just to kind of make that look decent enough. Because right now it's going to end up looking with way too big of a gap on there. I don't think I want that. Yeah, see, that would just look dumb like that. So we almost have to like put them together. I don't know. I like the looks of that, but I think we need a fridge on either side is what it is with that. And again, we actually need more space here because this is an appropriate aisle space. This is not. Or sorry, this is not. So what we're gonna do then again, I guess, is just put this right on the end like this, line it up with the edge, and just do it the other way instead. With the fridge and the fridge on the end of it instead of like the inside, and then the shelf on the end of it. Again, instead of the inside for the time being. We might try to do something like that in the future with them like inside of it. I thought that the shelf and the fridge were the same size. I think if I remember right, this works pretty good like this, though. It kind of lines up really nicely with width-wise on that. And again, this sets us up really nicely for the new next items, and we can always cram in another row of shelves in here. We can go another shelf, either a full shelf or half shelves deep on that, and for the time being, that works for now, like that. And there we go. It's not a huge change. I don't hate it. I'd say my favorite still is the island shelves by far. But again, does it work for now? Yes. Does it give us way more space? Yes. So it is what it is with all that. And even we could actually, if we really wanted to, is we could get rid of this shelf here, which I'm actually very tempted to. I think we might do that. Just for the pure fact of get rid of this extra shelf in here. It's not really needed. So I think let's do that. And again, we can always bring something in the future if we need to or want to with it. So let's just bring these out over to here. So yeah, let's just do that, and then we can pick it up, box it up, and we'll be all set and ready to go from there. So we got all of that. Get these added on, and we'll clear off the labels, pick up the shelf, and we'll be box up the shelf. Put this away, and we'll be all set and ready to go here for another day. We live to see another day. Okay. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of all of that. If you guys like that, if you guys don't, let me know. So I'm genuinely curious with all of that. We do need to expand our storage room as well. That is something I do have planned and want to do soon here. But yeah, I think honestly now with that, we could set up our sushi fridge. That's always an option too, guys. Could do our 3 shelves for the large and 2 of the smalls, and ditch having all the sushi in there, or just moving these over to here or something. But I kind of prefer to have like the sushi right in there all together like that. It might be something we do, because eventually, again, we've got, what is it? No, that's the wrong page. Management. So we got cheese, that'll be fridge, this will be fridge, that'll be fridge. Yogurt. So we have 4 fridge items with that, which will take up, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that'll take up most of our fridge. So unfortunately, we don't really have enough space for it. We could expand 1 more set, which maybe we'll do. I don't know. Right now, this is actually even. Right now, we got 8 of these in this row here, 8 there, 8 here again, obviously, and then 8 there. So kind of works the way it is right now. Obviously, we got an empty shelf, and well, not quite an empty shelf. We could put our shelf back there if we needed to. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get opened on up here. We wasted enough time. Let's open up finally here again, and see where we get to here again. I do really want to work towards our store expansion, but we need some new items first with all of that. So, new items for sure, and then we will work on that. But obviously, yeah, we are going to have to expand with more shelving in here for sure. So we'll work towards that. But I think it looks pretty good. I like it. One thing that we could do would be just, instead of having a fridge here, have a shelf, move the fridge over to here and have just a fridge end cap on this instead of the shelves. Which actually we could even get another another like double freezer in here. Just like shove these down a little bit, because obviously another fridge would take up basically this space, and then we'd have all this extra space here for all of that. So I don't know. Honestly, wouldn't be too bad for that either. So we got a lot of possibilities with all of this. I think our produce is honestly pretty good at this point. I don't think we really need to mess around with that. I think I like with where everything is at with that. So I think we're pretty good. Oh, you know what? I just realized we forgot to turn back on our stalkers. So let's do that, because that would be bad. Can't have them getting behind. Sorry about that, everyone. So yeah, we should be good to go right there then. And then if we do rotate, or I guess we could even just do a doubles here or something if we needed to, worst case, and add another double in or something like that, and then do another fridge end cap on this side so that we'd be able to gain another fridge on top of the one we already have from here that would come over to here. So we got a lot of possibilities with all that. So not really feeling too crammed in. I feel like we're actually doing really well now with all of this. And I like it. I really do. Just trying to see if there's anything else that we need to do here. I don't know. Like I said, guys, I like the island shelves. They're definitely my favorite shelving type in this game. So it does pain me to get rid of them, but unfortunately, we just don't have the space anymore for it. It'd be way too crammed in here. Obviously, we do save quite a bit of space. This is more shelving here. We gain basically a whole extra shelf with these than we did with the island shelves, and we still have even more space all in here that we could always take advantage of if we need. And yeah, it's a lot of extra space that we gain with all this. So I don't know. That's where it doesn't make sense to do that. I think we're better off just doing things the way we are now with all this, at least for the time being. Again, we might, fingers crossed, I really do want to get back to the island shelves eventually, but just for the time being, it's gonna be like that for now. So we got 36 cents. Looks good. Let's see, is there anything else that we need here? Don't really think so. I think we're all pretty darn good here. Where is our tea is right there. I'm trying to see like how close our tea is compared to our coffee with all that. Honestly, what we should do is get rid of the milks and the rice, and then we can move the coffee into here along with the tea. That's really what we should do, but that's all future plans. There's too much going on here with all this to try to worry about it all at the same time. Ouch. It's your own fault there, ma'am. Don't try to rob us. We will get you. We will find you. I will find you and I will kill you. The whole Taken Liam Neeson famous scene. When I find, or I don't know who you are or what you want, but when I find you, I will kill you. However it goes. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I would say we're pretty darn good. Let me know what you guys think of this. If you guys like the new layout, if you dig it. And again, we could take advantage of it a little more, adding in, I mean, again, technically with one more license, which we should be able to get here probably tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. Most likely. We could even probably get it at the end of the day today, potentially, with how much money we can make. But we're going to end up filling up basically all of this fridge and for sure the shelf space. Because I think we're gaining I want to say it's 3 new shelf items here also, if I'm not mistaken. Right, because that's going to be this here. So pasta, rice, and sugar cane. So yeah, 3 new shelving spaces. So we are going to need to get just one shelf actually back in. So I think that would actually work out pretty darn good here if we just get the 2 half shelves ordered on in. That'll actually be perfect with all of that. So let's go 1534 there. Honestly, we could just get that half shelf in now if we really wanted to. I think that's a good space between that. It's a good space between that. Let's just get them added in. We're gonna need them anyway, so let's do the preparations for it. 1, 2, just like that. All we gotta do is just move the right, because that's a small one. That's, yeah, the 2 islands, or actually all 3 islands. So it's just our small half shelf. And the islands are, there it is. Look at that. I mentioned that in the last episode, guys. We added in the the mod that adds our automated lights, because we do have our light switch covered up now, which I think it looks way better like that. Let's just get this out of the way. Sorry, guys, doing some store renovations here while the store is open. We got somebody waiting in line for us. Oh, it's okay. But yeah, so I added that in, so the lights in the storage room and the store automatically kick on at 6 o'clock. Unfortunately, I probably will remove it here once we can just get a suitable location for the switch to be accessible, which obviously means that we need to open up that space because we can't move the light switch, sadly, but it's okay. It is what it is. Okay, everyone, could we please stop walking in my space? I'm trying to get this. And I'm trying to get it as tight as we can get it. There we go. Yeah, so now we have all the shelving space that we need for our new items. New license. We're all prepared, ready to go for the new new license. And I'm excited. I really am. Got 107.75. Here we go. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty darn good. Kind of kicks out a little further than I'd like, but there's still a decent bit of walking space. It's plenty with that. It's more than what we get with that. So I'm excited for that. I think that all looks awesome, and we're all set and ready, prepared. We have the fridge space, we have the shelving space. We just need the money for the license and the items from the license, and we'll be all good to go. Which again, it's going to happen in the next episode. I can guarantee that. We are going to get that in the next episode, regardless. With all of it, if we have to take out a loan or whatever, so be it. It is what it is. We're gonna get it. But I don't think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna make enough money here. It might just not reorder products, and we'll be good to go from there. We got 110,000. I wish we had 110,000. We have 11,000. So not too bad. I think it's 1250, 12,500. Right? I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, 12,500 for that, and then we are all set. Ready to go with that. Yeah, we should have enough money in product and getting sold here to make all of that, plus paying our bills and everything, and should be good to go from there. Then probably one more day, we'll be all caught up with our stock of things, our bills, and everything. We'll be all set and ready to go here. That's where, guys, I love like the changes that have come to the game, to the channel, to the series here in the last week or so, week and a half. It really has all come together since this new wholesale update. I know some of you guys really don't like it as far as the mods and everything we've added, which I do get. I'm not a huge mod person either, but it just makes my life so much easier. It makes the videos more enjoyable. I enjoy playing it more, and it seems like you guys can notice that as well. So that's where I hope you guys can understand if you're not a huge fan of the mods with all that. I know we've talked about it a lot here over the course of the last week or so. But like I said, it makes things so much better with all this for everyone, I think, for me and for you guys. And that's where I'm really loving and enjoying it. So hope you guys are too with all of that. But because it's just able to make the game go by, I don't want to say like so much quicker, but just at a more normal pace. We're not quite literally having to put 100+ hours into the game. Gonna be honest with you guys, we probably would have to put 100+ hours still in the game just to get to everything as far as the expansions, new items, and everything like that for this. So it's not worth it to me to put that much time in, and the videos would just get so boring. You guys would get bored of them, stop watching probably, and just not enjoy it. So I want to try to keep you guys enjoying them. It keeps the videos fresh. We can actually do like a new license or expansion like every couple videos versus like every 10 to 20 we were doing at this point, and that's just not a great way to do it. So I think, like I said, this adds a really happy medium to everything, and I'm enjoying it. I like it, and I hope you guys are too. Got 97.50 there. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we'll have enough for our daily bills plus the license, and then we just need to get enough money to actually get the stock of things in for all of that. And we should be able to. In either way, we can always do like a small loan or a medium loan or the heavy big loan. And honestly, shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Yeah, that's our last couple customers there. So sorry, we still have 2 more people here, actually. Did not realize that. Okay. That's okay. Is what it is. Just trying to see here what we all have with stuff. I think we're gonna end up moving the sushi over to this fridge either way. And then maybe, I don't know. Just trying to see how we want to do this. Yeah, we still have him there and, yeah, her over here. Because we're going to have, again, 4 new fridge items that we're going to have to bring on in here. So we need to make some space for all of that, which we're going to have yogurts. So I'd like to put those there. And then we're also going to have 2 new kind of cheeses, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to be moving these because we're also get some clotted cream. So I'd like to try to organize some things if we can with all of this. I don't know. We will see. Maybe I'll move this fridge out to there, move that one into here. So I kind of would want to, try to get these. Actually, you know, let's just do that right away. Let's do this. I'm going to wait to rotate that because then it'll rotate this when we try to place it on down. Just keep it easy. That way these kind of stay with like the freezer stuff. Because I don't know why. I just consider these like freezer items. I really do. I don't even consider those fridge. Because to me, they're like frozen dinner meals. Or items with all that. So there we go. Now we got space for the new cheese, basically everything. All right, so there we go. We got just over 14. We are store level 85, so that's awesome. It was 101 customer day. That was a perfect day as well. Nobody couldn't find anything. Nobody found things expensive. That is awesome. And we made a bunch of cash. Yeah, we're going to have about 500 bucks left over after getting a license. Don't really know. Obviously, we're going to have to wait to pay our bills as well. We're going to do our pricing changes right away here. That one really went down. That's all right, though. We'll go 175 for that. I guess it's already cheap enough for that. And then we'll go, whoops, 750 for that, though. Can bump up on price on that one a little bit. But, oh, that's right. I forgot about this. So that's the one, again, the one downside to this is to get the lights on to grab our thumbnail and stuff like that. Need to move that out of the way, but that's all right. So let's grab a nice little thumbnail for the video. Do that right away. Always love doing that. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to wrap things up from here. We're going to come back to the next one. We are going to get our new license at the start of the video. And we'll get the items on in. Might have to take out a small loan to get the items in, but that's okay. Is what it is. We'll get everything all in, organize, do our, I guess we're going to have to open up before we do any stocking, most likely. Or we just get the large loan, do all of our stocking that we need to, including the new items and everything from there. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, I'm going to actually be recording the next one here right after this. I'm not going to really get you guys feedback on this and what you all think. But let me know in the comments what you do think, and I'll be able to get your guys' feedback here within a few days. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we're doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.